And good evening, and thank you for watching Denver 7 News at 6. I'm Ann Trujillo.
And I'm Jessica Porter. Starting next year, you'll notice a slight deduction on your paycheck.
And the main goal behind this deduction is to help working families in Colorado. So to give you some context here, on January 1st, Colorado will start collecting funds for the state's new paid family leave program. This program, aptly called Family, was passed by voters back in 2020. And despite that, the new law faced legal challenges due to claims that it unlawfully added new state taxes. However, this year it was upheld by the Colorado Supreme Court.
Before the paid family leave program begins, the state first needs to fund it. That'll happen through employee payroll deductions and employer contributions. By the end of 2023, those funds should reach $1.3 billion. And starting in 2024, eligible workers will get up to 12 weeks of paid time off. So who will qualify for paid family leave, and how much will this deduction be from your paycheck?
Denver 7's Megan Lopez begins our in-depth coverage tonight, breaking down everything employees and employers need to know.
What do you think we should do?
In a small office in a shared workspace in Denver.
We're still a small team of 4 full-time employees.
A small business is all about empowering women in their careers.
I started Bossed Up to crowdsource the best research available for how women can really own our power and our voice.
Emily Harris is the founder and CEO of Bossed Up. She's also the mom of a rambunctious 1-year-old. When Emily gave birth,
my son struggled with major health challenges in those first few months, and I struggled with postpartum depression too. I took leave living off of my own savings at the time, which was really hard, but is also a privileged position to be in.
Privileged because although Emily's company is all about empowering women, as a small business, she wasn't able to offer her employees paid family leave.
There's no way I've been able to afford paid family leave without the state's support.
Soon, though, that won't be the case. In 2020, Colorado voters approved the Paid Family and Medical Leave program. It will offer 12 weeks of payments for employees who need to take time off of work to have a baby, who are seriously ill, and more.
Including care of a family member, safe leave for people who have been impacted by intimate partner violence or sexual assault.
To do that, employers will start taking deductions from their workers' paychecks starting January 1st.
What employees can expect to see is a 0.45% deduction from their paychecks.
That's about $292 per year for people making $65,000 annually. Businesses with 10 or more employees will also contribute to the program.
Employers that have 9 or fewer employees, they will not be responsible to make the employer a participation fee of the 0.45%.
Then, starting in 2024, workers who need to take time off will be able to apply for the program and get paid out, sort of like the Unemployment Trust Fund. For supporters of the new program like Emily,
I think this is going to be a real game changer in providing crucial benefits for all employees in this state.
She hopes the new family program will help small businesses like hers attract and retain talent and be more competitive.
I think small businesses like mine really struggle to match the kind of benefits packages that larger corporations have to offer.
Because she says life happens and work shouldn't always get in the way.
I love my work. And I also love being a mother. And providing paid family leave is going to actually make that feel possible for millions of Americans.
Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
And as Megan explained, just how much money comes out of your paycheck will depend on how much you make. The state does have a way to calculate exactly that, so I tried it out, and here's an example from the state's family website for a worker who earns $50,000 a year. Every week, $4.33 would be taken out of that employee's paycheck, and that would add up to about $225 a year. Most employers would also match that $4 contribution every week. Now, if that employee were to take paid family leave, that person could expect to receive $750 a week through the state's plan. Once again, the contributions would start next year. The actual paid family leave benefits will roll out in 2024. So if you'd like to find out how much this program will cost you, you can test out the calculator for yourself. We put a link to it on Megan's story, and you'll find that on denver7.com.
The state plans to set up a portal for workers next year so they can apply for family leave directly in 2024. Colorado will become one of just 11 states that have paid family leave laws. Only 8 states have their own paid family leave plans up and running.